wanted to really quickly show you guys a quick tip I came up with to basically create your own loop turner. If you're on a budget like me, hence the name of the group, Broke Budget Life. So everything starts to add up when you're buying all these materials. So I cannot totally understand if you don't feel like spending the money to get a loop turner. And also this way you can customize it to any length that you prefer. So here I have the let me turn it around, 16 gauge and the 18 gauge. The lower number, the stronger and thicker and more durable the wire. I got these copper wires from Walmart. They're really affordable, under $4. So you can either use the 18, but I'm going to use the 16 because it's sturdier, and I feel like it'll last probably a little bit longer without easily bending. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Also, the other trick is if you don't have the means or don't feel like going to Walmart to find this, or if they're sold out, which they usually are, I would suggest finding an old wire hanger. I was going to show you guys that way also, but I accidentally threw out all my wire hangers. So I'm going to show you guys with this, with the 16 gauge. And the beauty of this is you can always bring it right back to a regular wire to use it for whatever other purpose you intended to use it for. I'm sorry guys, my daughter's a little talkative and active in the background. Please do not come after me about my hands. I know they're not manicured. I can see it. I don't need you guys to call it out. So I'll take care of that another time. Okay, as soon as I can unravel this thing, I'll show you guys. Okay, make sure you have some pliers. That's going to be essential. You can do it by hand, but it's easier to manipulate this copper wire with pliers. If you're strong enough, you have that strength, you want to do it, by all means. So you could try to level it out a little bit. Doesn't necessarily have to be completely straight, because as long as you can just get it in your garment in between the stitchings, that's all that really matters. But I'm going to try my best to get it as straight as possible. Which really isn't going to be that straight, but I'm going to try. And I prefer to add a little hook to mine so that when I am passing the garment through the stitching loop, that I can just when I'm passing the elastic through the stitching loop, I can hook it up to the hook right here or tie it up to it so that way I can pull it through instead of the safety pin method or just doing it by hand. I hate that method. It takes all day. And if you're a mom or you're a single person that has to go to work or has a dating life or life period, that can be so time consuming and tedious. So I can understand if you guys don't feel like sitting there doing those methods. So that's why I'm coming up with this method. And remember, you can always use a wire hanger. Okay. So you can make the hook on top if you want a hook, that is. Let me see, try to show you guys that. If you want a hook in yours, that is, you can make it as little or as small as you prefer, or make it a circle, but I prefer a hook. So okay, and there it is, guys. Because a lot of the loop turners I was finding on Amazon and Walmart, I kept seeing the max length was 10 inches. I don't know if they make it any longer than that. And if they do, obviously you're paying more. So here it is. Now you can cut it any length that you desire. Right now, let's see, let's measure this. It's a little over 23 inches. I want mine this long or as long as possible. Let's see here. Okay. All right, and you could just from here with the plier cutters, or if you have really strong shears, you could even use kitchen shears. You can cut it with that. And some really strong scissors might be able to do it, but I wouldn't suggest using your scissors to cut this wire because it could damage your scissors. So I would just cut it from here. See if these pliers can cut through this one because this is pretty strong. It's a stronger gauge. Let's see. If not, I'll just have to get thicker pliers. Sharper pliers, I'm sorry. There you go. And what I would do, just for safety reasons, when you're using this, I would just bend the end, the other end, the end that you just cut off, because it's obviously sharp. I would bend it just for safety reasons. Basically, even create another hook on that end. Bring it in, tighten it a bit. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see this. See, I tighten it in a bit. And also, so basically, our work here is done. Like I said, it doesn't need to be completely straight. As long as it's thin enough for you to get through the loop, this is fine. I mean, if you want to, you know, you're a perfectionist, you want to make it as straight as possible, which usually I am, but like I said, I'm a mama bear, I have to go cook right now, so this is the best you guys are going to get. You can either leave it like this, or you can bend it like this, because I've seen some loop turners like this, and there you go. And the beauty of this is you can always bring it back like this, back straight. So it's really your preference. Just be careful when using this, but as long as you guys bend the ends, you should be fine. So, all right guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys use this tip. And if you guys do, please definitely share your comments with me and let me know how it was, if you guys enjoyed it or not, if it was helpful or not. I'm going to try it out myself. I think it should be fine. But all right, bye guys, enjoy. Stay safe out there.